My name is Dan Halstad. I'm the designer of Bees from Next Move Games, coming fall 2020. I'm just here to give a quick introduction to myself, as well as to the game Bees. That is my first actual published design game. I would say as a designer, I actually find that the theme really helps focus my attention, my kind of integration of the theme and the mechanic, much more so than when I'm playing a game, which is quite interesting to me. I'm sure there's some kind of psychology behind that, but I'm not really familiar with what it would be. When designing Bees, which is, I would call it an abstract game, it actually started with a thematic mechanic at the heart of it, which is the movement mechanic that you'll see. And from that, I was able to kind of build out other kind of abstract pieces, but at the same time, I always tried to keep the theme in mind of, the bees exploring the garden, collecting the nectar, and bringing it back to their hive. So the core mechanism of the movement, as I mentioned, and how far your bee moves and in which direction also links to the hive where you're going to store the nectar that you collect in the second phase of the game. You'll see in the hive there's numbered spaces, and those numbered spaces correspond to how far you move to collect the nectar. And you have to then build within that hive the various patterns to, again, correspond to the public and personal objectives that you have. So those two decisions kind of squished into one, again, is where you're going to find the tension in your decision. It's not horribly complex mechanically speaking. It's just playing it well and doing it in a way that can optimize your flight pattern is where I think you'll find it interesting, I hope. And how that came about, simple answer is I don't know where the hell it came from. I just had an idea. I threw it on paper. That's what a lot of, you talk to great designers out there and they say, get it out of your head as quick as possible and put it on paper. And in this case, it just worked. So, in closing, I really hope you enjoy the game. Next Move has done a fantastic job. I think like I said, top-notch production, which you've come to expect from them. But please don't hesitate to ever reach out to me on social media, on Twitter. You can find me on Facebook, maybe sometimes, BGG, any of those. So, please don't hesitate if you have questions or comments or anything. I'm happy to talk. So I hope you enjoy the game. Thanks so much and talk to you soon.